cool moves and tactics.
Do you ever wonder what an RPG fun that looks like on the Super Nintendo and on the Wii Virtual Console? Well, look no further to this basic RPG game, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Now, if you want to destroy the final boss of the game quickly and efficiently, here's this awesome hint that's gonna let you finish this game in no time.
During the final battle with the Dark King, use the Cure spell on the Dark King. Don't let Phoebe use the Cure spell. Only the hero uses it. Let Phoebe attack the Dark King with different attacks. Keep using the Cure spell on the Dark King a couple of times until he's dead. There we go. That's a tip for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
Yet another RPG hint for those of you fans who really love this awesome, exciting game on the Super NES and on the Wii Virtual Console and even on the classic PlayStation. I can only be talking about Final Fantasy II for the Super NES and Final Fantasy IV for the original PlayStation. Now, if you want a way to duplicate your weapons, to have Edge the Ninja dart them into bosses, then here's this exciting hint that you ever gonna love. Check it out!
First, enter a battle. Next, go to Item, highlight the blank spot, then scroll up and highlight the right-hand weapon you have, and then run away from battle. Then go to the menu, choose Equip, and choose your character, choose the right hand, and choose the weapon you just highlighted, and voila! Now you have duplicate weapons. You can do it again and again. One more time. Highlight Item, highlight the blank spot, go to your right hand weapon, and run away. Then go to Equip, and then highlight the right hand and highlight the weapon you just highlighted. And there you go. Now you have duplicate weapons you can get again and again. And that's a duplicate weapon trick.
Whoa! Safe landing, okay. Adel and Dogi are in trouble again in Wanders from East 3 for the Super Nintendo. In this classic episode of the popular East series, you, playing Adel, must save the enchanted land from the evil forces. Armed with sword, spells, and the treasures of the city Redmont, your crusading against the black magicians could be a lot less painful if you were to say to be, well, invincible. It can be done, so watch this!
Alright, turn on the game, and when the American Sammy screen is fully visible, and before it begins to fade out, use Controller 2 and quickly push up, down, select, and start. Next, switch back to Controller 1, begin your game, and press select to enter the menu screen. Choose Status. Finally, use Controller 2 and press select on the status screen. If the word debug appears next to the word status, hey, you pulled it off and you will live forever. Now this one is complicated, so I'm going to run you down one more time. First, begin your game by turning it on, or during gameplay, press reset. When the American Sammy screen is fully visible, use Controller 2 and quickly push up, down, select and start before the screen begins to fade. Next, Switch back to controller 1, begin your game, and press select to enter the menu screen. Choose status. Finally, use controller 2 and press select on the status screen. Hey, if the word debug appears next to the word status, you gain invincibility. And by the way, if you get tired of living forever, simply press select one more time and you'll go back to normal. Pretty cool, huh? And now it's time for one last RPG hint for this episode. I'm talking about Ys Book 1 and 2 for the TurboGrafx CD system. This game is so awesome for all of you Ys fans out there. And if you want this game to go easier on you, here are a bunch of passwords for you to try them out. To beat the last boss in Ys Book 1, watch the screen for this password. You can press pause to view this password and write it down. There, you'll beat Dark Fact, and you will obtain the last book of Ys. That'll be your password. Now, if you'd rather start the beginning of this game with all the stats and a lot of gold, watch this screen. And again, you can press pause so you can write down this password. Now that your energy bar is completely full, you'll have a lot of experience and a lot of gold, so you can finish this game a lot easier. And finally, for the final boss of Ys Book 2, which is Darm, watch this screen for this password, and again, pause this video so that you can take down this password. Now you can beat Darm with the magic of shield, the goddess ring equipped, and the Claria sword, so you can finish him off easily. And see the end of the game after you beated Darm, and that Ys was restored. Well, there you have it. Hints and tips for Ys Book 1 and 2 for the TurboGrafx CD system.
At long last, it is time to say goodbye to the standard definition version of Video Game Mania. Boy, it sure was so fun since 2011. Don't you all worry, Video Game Mania will continue in high definition with special editions, along with some of the new exciting hints and tips in the HD mode and some of the HD video game stuff from the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, the Wii, and the Wii U. And in the very future, we'll have hints and tips for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So, that's all the time we got. Don't forget, I'm always here, and I'm always here around. If you got any questions or comments or suggestions, about your favorite video game, or if you need help on your favorite video game, don't be afraid to send me email at agentmikemtr@gmail.com. You can also leave a comment or suggestion or a question on Facebook at facebook.com/DragonAgentProductions. You can also leave a comment, question, or suggestion or any request at youtube.com/DragonAgentProd1 on my Video Game Mania videos and other videos there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the last time in standard definition, this is Mike, and I will be seeing you in the video games here at Video Game Mania. Bye, everybody, and I'll be seeing you in Video Game Mania HD. Bye!